Hello everyone, I'm Recv5,
And I'm Sandman099.
and we're back with the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion.
Yes.
And we're doing Fighters Guild quests again today. Mordrin Orain wants us to go and do some duties again. So, gonna do that. We're pretty high rank in the Fighters Guild now. I think, oh, what am I? A Guardian? So, yeah. I have no idea how long this goes on for, because it's been like 10 years since I've done this. But we'll see.
And now you can run on water.
That's right, now I can run on water.
Yeah.
And I have the lowest encumbrance on record here.
Yeah, you do. Your encumbrance is less than mine now.
Yeah. Well, I decided to deposit all those big, heavy two-handed weapons for now. And just go one-handed for a while, because I'm working on my blunt skill anyways. And, you know, it also lets me further demonstrate some of those one-handed combat techniques I sort of got started with on the other video. So that's what we'll be doing today. And I'm sure I pissed off a mud crab or a slaughterfish or something like that, but I have no idea where it is.
Yep.
And I don't care.
So what's the benefit of running fast on water versus swimming fast?
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know if you move faster while in water or not. But it's cool. Yeah. I guess you could stand on the surface of the water and fire a bow.
Yeah.
If you were that kind of character.
Yeah. Well, we just recently did a top 5 video for football, and I'm thinking we should do a top 5 video for what we would like to see in Elder Scrolls 6 at some point.
Oh!
And I think one of the things that I agree on that we would like to see is a return to some of the abilities that a character had in Oblivion.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the ability to, you know, have a water walking spell, the ability to fight while swimming and that kind of thing, right?
And while jumping, I mean, like, kind of like this.
Yeah, and while jumping. In fact, just bring back the whole skill system.
Yeah. I wasn't never terribly a fan of the skill tree system. It wasn't that it didn't work. I just like this better.
Yeah, well, when you say skill tree system, that's kind of like the
Skyrim system.
the Skyrim system, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas this one, it's more of like you just have your skills and you just like level them up. There are no perks or anything. You just get like special benefits from just being good at something.
Well, I have no problem with them adding perks if you get to a certain level. Like if you get to level 50, in fact they do. They just don't show them, right?
Yeah, well, it's not like you get like a whole wide array of different things to choose from.
Yeah, but for example, with block, if you get to a certain level of skill in block, well then you do gain the ability to bash your opponent with your shield, although it's not, you know, it's more of a randomly triggered thing here than a deliberate thing. But,
well, I was going to say, I much prefer the ability score system that Oblivion has in it to just perks, because this has a much bigger effect on how you play than any perks really do, right? You can do amazing things like run through the woods like a superhero, like with your like ridiculous amounts of speed and things like that, right? Like, there's just so much other fun stuff you can do.
Not only that, but it also, at least in this game, it how your character advances is a reflection of how you've been playing as well.
Yes.
Right.
That's right. And I guess too, right, like that kind of goes to a point I think I made to another commenter where, you know, in Oblivion, yeah, okay, enemies level up with you and they end up with like glass armor on bandits and things like that. But enemies in... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. He's wandering in the middle of the street.
I hope I can help.
Enemies in... let's do this first.
Job for you. It's a sensitive one. I need you to find Varanus Daunton.
Uh-oh, he went and got himself killed.
I sent him on a mission to Forsaken Mine. He and some others were supposed to clear the place of trolls. Haven't heard back from them in days.
He's dead.
I want you to go check it out.
Missing means dead?
Yep, missing means dead.
Get moving and report back to me as soon as possible.
That was a reference to
We've been
Red Eye, the
contracted to
radio
clear the
guy
place of
in...
trolls. It was a tough job, but I felt the men I sent were up to it. I want to know what happened.
in Nuka World in Fallout 4, right? Where he gives like little public service announcements and things like that every now and then, and he's talking about how so-and-so has gone missing, and if anyone sees him, you know, please let so-and-so such and such know. And he says, no, wait, forget it. We all know missing means dead.
Yep. But yeah, I guess, I can't quite remember what I was saying now.
Skills and advancement thereof.
Nope. It's not coming back to me right now.
Well, and the comments, you were commenting about how...
Oh, right, yeah. So, like, in Oblivion, like, you end up getting to a point where all the bandits have, like, glass armor and stuff like that, right? But, and you know what? This is actually not necessarily even a fault of the fact that in Skyrim, bandits have, like, crazy amounts of health. Like, you walk up to the level, like, 30 bandit and he has, like, 600 hit points, but he's got fur armor on, right? But then you don't have anywhere near 600 hit points, you have like 300 hit points, even if you've invested in health every single level, right? That's not even necessarily a fault of Skyrim, it's more a fault of the Skyrim leveling system, right? Like if you had a leveling system like this, where you had endurance to boost the number of hit points you gain every level instead of just choosing a static plus 10 every time you level up, which has diminishing returns, right?
Yeah.
Then you could actually have hit point levels comparable to other NPCs in the world, right? Like, why does Lydia have more health than you, right? Yeah. Aren't you supposed to be the Dragonborn? Aren't you like the guy who goes around slaying dragons?
Yeah, well, that's something I think they did in Skyrim to try and get away from every bandit in the world suddenly wearing Daedric armor, right?
Yeah, and I guess, like, I'd be okay with that, but
that was,
like...
Well, to my mind, too, though, that is a bit of a shortcut. You know? Like if they did kind of like what you were sort of hinting around the edges of, which is have a leveling system where, you know, NPCs would level in a similar way, right?
Yeah.
Then you could maintain the playing field without, you know, having everybody wearing glass armor all of a sudden, and without giving NPCs like a ton of health so that they've got twice as much health as the player character does, right?
Yep. I have no idea who Maraska is.
Well, he's unconscious anyway. Or he was.
That's not my problem. But yeah, like, you know, like, basically, like, because, like, if you ever played any of the old role-playing book games, like Dungeons and Dragons or things like that, right? Like, even, like, enemies, right? Like, they generally have, human enemies have classes and have stats, right?
Yeah.
Or at least they can.
Yeah.
And it just kind of makes sense from a logical world perspective that, you know, you would be able to have equivalent stats to, say, the random bandit that you meet on the road if you were to build yourself exactly the same as that character's made. Right?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think that the things that we've seen in these two games is two different ways to take a shortcut to maintain level of challenge, right?
Yeah. The first is to give everybody ridiculous amounts of armor, and the second is to just give everybody unachievable levels of health for their current level.
Yeah.
And unachievable levels of stamina too, like they have almost unlimited ability to power attack, but that actually doesn't play as much of a factor in fights as the health does. If I'm honest.
Yeah. So anyway, that would be one of the things that we could discuss in a video like that. You know, the top 5 things we'd like to see.
Yeah.
Is you know, like just a rethinking of how NPCs level in the game, right?
Well, you have to move forward to hit me. You can't move backwards and swing.
The thing is that you don't necessarily, like that troll, for a beginning level character, is a dangerous, deadly enemy, right?
Yep.
That you finished off pretty quickly here, but I mean, part of the point of leveling up too is to be powerful and feel powerful.
Yeah.
So all of the trolls shouldn't just suddenly disappear in the world and be replaced by something else that's stronger either, right?
I mean, minus the bandits in this game, like they did a pretty good job of that kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Because they introduced newer, tougher enemies, but they kept a lot of the other ones too, right? You can't go that way.
Oh, I can't go that way.
You've reached the edge of the world. You reached the edge of the world.
Come on, I'm not that close to the edge of the world. Cut me some slack, game. Where the hell am I going anyways?
I have no idea where you're going. You're going toward the red marker.
Oh, this is why. Oh, it's the Leowin Road.
Are you going the wrong way?
No, I'm going the right way, but it's the fact that the map has this like dumbass shape
So
with this big in-cut.
Yeah, so you have to follow the edge of the world where you know, like Cyrodiil ends and elsewhere begins, right?
That's right. I have no choice in the matter.
Yeah, because basically the Khajiit put up a row of a barbed wire fence and a row of signs that say no trespassing.
That's right. Really? Man, that circle technique works really, really well.
Yep. What's that over there? Werewolf hunters?
Yep, looks like werewolf hunters. I'm hoping that my restoration skill will increase through all of this use of my go fast spell and the healing that I have to cast and everything else so that I can make a faster go fast spell.
Why, what's your restoration at now anyway?
I think it's approaching 100.
Yeah. Because to tell you the truth, the way that I got there is by actually using restoration as a magical attack.
Yep.
So as a result, I ended up using restoration spells a lot more often than you do. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Because
I only use them to recuperate after a battle or things like that.
Yeah, whereas I'll throw one of those in every few seconds, you know, as long as my magica pool holds up in between trading blows or, you know, that kind of thing, right?
Oh, that does remind me something else I forgot to do that I've been saying I'm going to do for a long time. Do I still have that on me? No, I left the sigil stone back in my house. I'm going to enchant my gloves with that shock shield sigil stone, and I have a creative name that I want to use for them. Yeah.
Oh well, maybe for next episode.
Yeah, we'll have a treat for everyone for next episode.
No hints, eh? You're going to keep it top secret.
I'm going to keep it top secret. You gotta watch the next episode I'm in, so like 2 episodes from now.
Well, we might let you go back to back. Because I went back to back not too long ago.
Yeah? Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna... Well, I have to help these people. Your account is... Oh, yes, I definitely have to help these people.
Oh. Did you actually hit her by mistake?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
there,
shit.
It's all over,
Ah, you just hit her by mistake, you dumbass.
Fuck you. You can't catch me anyways. I'll pay off my bounty later.
What was the Countess doing out here in the middle of the night with only one guard?
Well, they wander back and forth here.
Oh.
right? And, you know, they could get killed by road encounters or things like that, and they're kind of important to quests and stuff.
Yeah. Or they could accidentally get killed by you.
Well, I only hit her, I didn't kill her.
Yeah.
So, you know. And I've already outran the law.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, I fought the law and I won.
You know what, that song is so old that I don't even remember who did it anymore.
Yeah, there's been like a lot of covers of that song too. It's always been a real popular one, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But that's okay, as long as I don't talk to any guard, I'll be fine.
Mm. Yeah, but then you'll have to pay off your bounty before you go back and talk to your boss there, because
yeah, that's true.
You won't be welcome in the Fighters Guild anymore if you have a bounty.
True, true, true.
See, I may have a lot of infamy, but I'm bounty free, so I can still, you know, like go and crash in the Fighters Guild and their beds and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And they don't kick me out.
I have no idea how it works for Fighters Guild. Oh.
You're in the wrong place?
Oh no, it's, oh right, it's like this mine way back here.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a Thieves Guild fence in Leowen that you can go talk to, though.
I think I'd have to talk to the Guild Doyen to pay off my bounty, so I'd have to go back to Burville.
Quite a few of them are, though. I don't remember where they all are now, but there's several of them. There's Forsaken Mine.
Well,
Can't be that Forsaken. There's a barbecue out in front.
Maybe they started it before they went in.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bear.
There's it.
Along with a Spriggan.
Well, so much for the Spriggan.
Yep.
Oh, there's something else around here too. Well, whatever, it's not my problem.
Yeah, it'll follow you in.
Yeah, it'll probably follow me in.
Yeah, they quite often will do that, eh? They'll follow you through load doors and stuff. Uh-oh.
Or not.
Is that a dead guy up there?
That's a dead guy. Iron armor, man. Like, this is why the Fighters Guild gets killed all the time, man.
Yeah. It's because their equipment sucks?
Yeah. They got killed by a mud crab? No, they didn't. They probably got killed by something else.
That rat.
Yeah. Well, hey, the rat did notice me. At least, you know, the mud crab had no chance of noticing me, but the rat did. Okay, there's another dead guild member. Man, they all just got the same crap on them, and they don't got any gold for me to take.
Oh, dead guild.
My fallen comrades don't have any money for me to loot.
I can't loot my comrades because they don't have anything to loot.
Yeah.
It's not because it's wrong or anything like that.
That's right.
It's just because they don't have anything.
That's right.
Look at you picking those locks.
Yep. Still picking those locks after all this time.
Yep. See, that's why I developed that spell, because lockpicking is tedious.
That's not so bad. I like it better in this game than I do in other games.
No, I like the rotary style lockpicking mechanic, actually.
Oh god, I do not.
I prefer it because at least that way you're not relying completely on hand-eye coordination, which is something that I am a little bit lacking in.
Yeah, but I'm very, very good at that kind of thing.
Yeah, because by the time it registers to me that that pin is going up slower, well, it's already on its way back down again, right?
Yeah.
So, basically for me, it's just a battle of attrition. Will I run out of lockpicks before I finally, you know, like...
Probably not. You're still better at it than the auto attempt function is.
Yeah, I know, but the auto attempt function is completely hopeless though, right? But that's why I developed the spell.
Actually, I think in
which I actually the one that Winter Frost uses is not the prototype. The prototype is used by another character that I have, a character named Morgan Blackstone.
Yep.
And I called that spell "fuck lockpicking" because lockpicking frustrates me so much. So yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore.
We're not gonna take it.
And all you got to do, I read up on how to exploit to increase your alteration. Oh, look, there's Blackwood guys too.
Yeah, well,
is the Blackwood armor better than the Fighters Guild armor? It looks like it.
I think it's equivalent to steel.
Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit classier armor than what the Fighters Guild guys get.
Well, I can't tell who this is, but we'll make a quick save here, and I'm going to take all their armor, and if they're not decent, then we'll just cut it out.
Okay.
Okay, they're a dude, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And we'll just have like a full set of that stuff. And I'll smith it up. Because, yeah, I think it is, like, significantly better.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, even before I repaired it, I think it was significantly a bit better. I think it is equivalent to steel.
Yeah. So it looks as though maybe the Blackwood company got the same job, or
yeah,
tried to horn in on the job or something.
Yeah, or it was a setup. And it looks like they're a bit better armed.
Well, there is a troll.
Yep, but this is a super troll. It's a leveled troll. Yep, quest troll.
That's
Real
okay.
trolls aren't this tough.
Yeah, usually this fight's already over by now.
Yep.
But so much for that super troll.
Well, I am the arena champion after all, and now I'm a Fighters Guild guardian to boot.
Yeah. Yeah, all you need is your red tights and your cape, eh?
Ha! Have to have the big wind-up.
Yep.
You know, you'd think that she would just walk around with the mace resting on her shoulder so that she could get that quick first strike off.
Yeah, but you know what, though? That could be another thing that we could put into the top 5 things we'd like to see. Right? Would be more realistic use of weapon types, you know, including better combat animations and that kind of thing. And yes, if a common technique, you know, back in the days when people actually used maces to kill each other, would be to rest it on your shoulder so that you could get a quick first strike, well then obviously that's kind of the pose that you would take when you draw the thing, right? And also, instead of swinging it back and forth like this, maybe you would actually, you know, like, I don't know what you would call it, but you would sort of swing it straight outward in the way that, you know, like a actual medieval soldier trained in the use of the mace would actually do it, right?
Yeah, well, from what I've seen from, like, the old historic medieval martial arts types of guys and stuff like that, like, they'll do it at any given angle, but they don't, like, swing their whole arm like that. What they do is they more snap the mace in a straight line out in front of them, right?
Yeah.
And, like, they snap it out, and they can do it at any angle, at a wide variety of angles. And I guess there is, like a couple of different strikes, like, but they're not like a big sweeping motion, right?
No. Well, that motion is basically the same for every one-handed weapon in this game, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. And I mean, you know,
it's a good generic motion.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
It's believable.
It works. It's certainly better than the Fallout 4 melee combat system. But,
or the Skyrim baseball bat swing.
Yeah, or the Skyrim baseball bat swing. But still, it's something that they have the technology. They, you know, could just do a little bit of motion capture on some actual medieval martial artist types. Right?
Well, it's kind of like, you know, the whole straight punch thing, right?
Yeah.
But, like, you know, I guess from what I've seen at least, to use medieval weapons like a mace or something like that, it's very similar to punching, right? Like you're snapping the weapon out in a straight line in front of you.
Yeah.
And I mean, there are still other types of things you can do too, like you can push the weapon and that will give you a push cut if you're using a sword, or pull the weapon and that'll give you a pull cut if you're using a sword. But they don't tend to like swing them in wide arcs.
Yeah, and it would be nice if they would put spears back into the game too.
Yeah.
Because from what I understand, they had spears in Morrowind.
I think so. I think they had a variety of pole arms, but I never played Morrowind much myself, if I'm honest. I like went Daggerfall, and then I went like Oblivion, and I kind of missed out on Morrowind, and I'll have to play that sometime. I'd like to play it for on camera, maybe. But I'd have like literally no idea what to do in that game, whereas in this game I'm very well acquainted and I know exactly what I'm doing, right?
Well, it would be a blind playthrough then, really. Too.
Just about, yeah.
Maybe that would be a good idea. Maybe if some people have watched long enough to get to this point, maybe they could put in a comment, leave us a comment, and let us know if they'd be interested in seeing a Morrowind playthrough, because we do have the game and we have the ability to, you know, like, play it.
Yep.
I personally don't play it because I tried it out a little bit, and
you're not good at the mouse and keyboard thing.
I'm not good at the mouse and keyboard thing, and that one has no controller support.
Yeah.
So,
and it's very difficult to map all of the various keys for controls to a controller for that one.
Yeah. So, you know, like after struggling with it for a few hours, I just kind of gave up because I just could not. I could not operate the game.
Well, I think I know why the Fighters Guild guys all got killed in here. And I don't think it was the Blackwood Company.
Nope. Because we only found one dead Blackwood Company guy.
Yeah, I suspect it was all these super trolls.
Tougher than expected trolls.
Yeah.
They seem to have done a crap job of killing them all anyway, because there certainly still is a lot of them.
Well, I don't think they really got much past the front entrance. Yeah, he's trying to turn and face me, and I can strafe him faster.
Yeah.
But that's your single weapon combat effectiveness for you.
Well, not only that, but that's also effect of your speed ability too.
That's right, yeah.
And you lose out on that kind of thing in Skyrim, right?
Yeah.
You know, like it would be pretty cool to be able to have that particular element of combat in Skyrim, to be able to outmaneuver your opponent because you're simply faster. Right.
Yeah, and that's something that they really lost out on as I flower pick over there.
Yeah.
Is, you know, like, the Oblivion fighting system gets a lot of flack for being, like, a non-technical fighting system. But I think I've demonstrated that even with the simple tools that this game gives you, you can actually fight at a very high technical level and do a lot of really complicated things and be effective and, like, much better than normal.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, that guy does not look like he was dressed for hunting trolls at all.
No! He doesn't even have his steel armor equipped.
Yeah.
He did have
a bloody journal.
Yeah, a bloody journal.
Can you read the bloody journal?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Sundas. It has been 2 weeks since Vitalis' death, and I fear Mother will never truly accept the fact that he is gone. She visits his grave nightly, though I do not believe she knows I have seen her go. She speaks to him there, apologizing for sending him on his last mission. I know in my heart that he would have sought no other end. Better to die fighting for the honor of the guild than to waste away in a life of relative safety. Middas. Another day of barracks duty. It has been a full month since I've been given a contract, and any contract. My time is spent polishing weapons and training with the new boots. Edward and I have spoken at length about this. His reasoning, as always, is sound. Mother fears for my... Oh,
You pressed the wrong thing.
Safety, and for the safety of the guild. This is a terrible weight for her to bear. Perhaps when our numbers have risen, she will once again feel comfortable allowing me to perform my duties. Morndass. Thank the gods for Edward. I fear without him I would go mad. His constant companionship keeps me hopeful that I will one day be returned to active duty. Until then, we have each other. He has willingly foregone lucrative contracts in order to help me pass the days. A truer companion I could not imagine. Lordass. Some days, I question whether or not I am fit to be a guild member, but perhaps Mother's fear for my safety, not because of Vitellis, but because of my own abilities. Am I a failure in her eyes? Does she believe me to be less a man than Vitellis? Turdass. Freedom, finally a contract. I was sent with one of our newer members to, yeah, that'd be me, to investigate a disappearance in Non-Will Cavern. It was nothing glamorous, but I am glad for the opportunity to see some action. Yeah, you and your steel armor, and I had to heal you like 50 million times.
Yeah.
I doubt, however, that Mother even knew about the contract, as the order came directly from Orain. It is good to see that he still has faith in my skills and my ability to keep that new boot alive. Ha! What a load of shit. Lordass. Again, nothing. It seems my only hope is that Orain will find another contract for me, though contracts are harder and harder to come by with the increasing presence of the Blackwood Company in Cyrodiil. Edward and I spoke of them over breakfast this morning. He believes them to be nothing more than a rogue mercenary band. I fear he is as naive as he is beautiful. The Blackwood Company bears watching. Date obscured. I've been given another contract, clearing out some trolls that have been troubling miners, and Edward is to accompany me. I can't think of better news. This is exactly what I need. Date obscured. Edward is dead along with the rest. I fear I will follow shortly. The fighting grew heavy with the trolls, but was under control. Then came the Blackwood Company. They were like madmen. Trolls, men, mare fell to their blades. It was inhuman. Text unreadable, text unreadable. Blackwood Company gone as quickly as they came. Edward fought bravely. All did rest now. I hear trolls. I'm sorry, Mother. Wow, so maybe the Blackwood Company did contribute to their death.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe they're not as incompetent as I make them out to be with the iron armor. So I found a journal that Varanus Staunton kept during his final days. In it he describes how the mission went until the Blackwood Company arrived. They battled and he survived, gravely wounded. It appears he finally succumbed to his wounds. I should report this to Orain, but I'll have to pay off my bounty first.
Yes, you will.
But first I need to, lockpick this.
Yeah.
Even though there's a troll there.
Samara's magic crowbar.
No way, man.
Yeah.
I even have enough alteration to do that, too.
Yeah.
But, I don't mind. At least early on, it was a good way to give me, like, an extra point of agility here and there.
Uh-huh. Well, that troll's not very aware.
No, he's kind of got problems by the looks of it, too. Dead rat. Well, a troll is still a troll. I don't care how tough you make them. But damn, they should hire guys in the Fighters Guild that can at least clear out a dungeon like this single-handed.
Yeah, but aren't you kind of unique, though?
Well, I suppose so. You know, being the arena champion and all. But you'd think that they'd hire someone half my skill.
Yeah. That was strictly a case of being outmaneuvered, right?
See,
They can't even, if you get behind them, they can't even block, right?
Yep. You know what? I might actually show a clip of this lower level character that I have who's very slow and wears big heavy armor doing the exact same thing on a higher difficulty. Because I think it would be interesting for people just to see that it works even without a superhuman character. Right? I might just insert that at the end of this video or something like that.
I think you've reached the end.
Yeah, I think I've looped back around here now.
Yeah, you've looped back around, and so now...
Now I need to go...
You need to go and take care of your legal troubles. And then go and see Orin again.
So I gotta go this way.
And you can run fast in dungeons, too, hey?
Yep.
Oh, you just hit your head on that light.
It's okay.
Doink!
Though not this way. I took a wrong turn. It's this way? No. It's gonna be this way. Yep. And do all the repairs.
It's raining out. You're so close to town here, too.
I know, but there's no, Doyen in Leowin that I can use to pay off my bounty. I'll have to go to Burville.
I'd be willing to bet that your next job will probably be to go and kill everybody in the Blackwood Company or something.
Yeah, probably.
This is shaping up to look like a feud, right? This isn't competition anymore. Now they're
Actively killing each other.
Actively killing each other, right?
Yep.
Or at least the Blackwood Company is actively killing Fighters Guild members. You can't go that way.
Oh, right. This is stupid.
You might as well just go on the road because you have to follow the curve of the border anyway.
Yeah, I know. It's so annoying. Why did they have to put the border there?
Well, they had to put it somewhere.
They could just let me wander off into the woods and there could
The
just
edge
be
of-
like
the edge of
nothing
the
there.
world. The edge of the world has to be the edge of the world. I mean,
It doesn't have to be. I'm sort of going in the direction of a road at some point. Oh, hey, there's a Daedric shrine I haven't discovered yet.
yeah, I think this one might be Hircine's shrine or something. So if you wanted to be a werewolf, you could.
You and your werewolves.
Sheogorath's.
Sheogorath's shrine.
Okay, I was wrong. I
Good to know.
Hircine's shrine is somewhere on the, like, south of the Imperial City, kind of this general area.
Take a shortcut through a fort,
Yeah.
as one does. And I found my way back to the road. I only had to jump through a fort to do so.
Yeah.
Wow, I did that with almost no fatigue left.
Yep.
Actually, I've got to go more north, because I was about to go the wrong way again on that road.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go in the water.
Oh, here we go. This is where I need to go. So I cross right here. This is like the edge of the world right here. If I go to the left to that, that's like the edge of the world.
Yeah.
So I just keep going straight for a while. And I need my speed spell again. And there's a road. And that's how you get from Leowin to other places quickly.
Oh, I see Breville in the distance.
Yep. Dead guy.
Oh, look, there's a werewolf.
Yeah, and I'm gonna need this weapon. Don't take the werewolf claws. Whoa, those werewolf claws did more damage than the werewolf claws I previously picked up.
Yeah, well, that was a Hound of Hircine, though. Right? It wasn't just an ordinary werewolf. It was like an elite werewolf.
Well, there you go. But now you know, even a silver dagger is good enough to kill those things if you have a good blade skill.
Yep.
What are you doing, man? Sleeping on the job?
Yeah, you had to do his job for him.
Yeah. Dead guy. I think that's the dead guy I made.
Yeah.
I don't know, half the time you just see dead people on the roads.
People die on the road when they go on the roads.
Yeah, people die when they go on the roads, man. The roads are dangerous. I don't know if that over there is actually a city entrance or if I have to walk all the way around, because I don't know Burville very well.
Earn route. I'm gonna earn route.
So I'll just take this super inefficient way over to the Burville entrance.
Yeah, why not? You'll have to get past the guard at the gate somehow anyway.
Oh, I don't gotta worry about that. As long as I don't talk to anybody, nobody's gonna cause me problems.
Not for 40 gold anyway.
Ah!
What time is it?
It's like 1:56.
Oh, well, just wait for an hour, it'll be...
Skriba? Yes. Okay, she's home now. Skriba, 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 Skriba. Skriba, Skriba, Skriba. You know what?
Maybe she's not home. The door was just unlocked.
Yeah, the door was unlocked, but she's not here.
Yeah.
There she is. Well, I actually just finished doing a Thieves Guild quest off camera here, so I guess I'll turn that off.
Oh, you get that one from Skriva.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Then you can pay off your...
Can pay his fines to the... It will be done.
All right.
Shadow hide the hunter.
You know what? We're just gonna...
You are a...
While I'm here, so I don't have to come back.
I have no more jobs for a thief of your skill. You have... However, there are...
All right. Good to know.
Hide you.
Amount fence 3,600 something gold.
Yeah, and that's after basically stripping every tiny little valuable that there is from every town, right?
That's right.
It is a crime wave of unprecedented proportions.
More or less. Yeah, what is your fenced gold? Like 1,000?
Yeah, something like that. But I only did as much as I needed to in order to advance the Thieves Guild quest, too.
I did as much as I needed to in order to get the armor that I wanted to get, and the equipment that I wanted to get. And basically, Cyrodiil paid for the hero of Kvatch, okay?
Well, it's kind of more like a tax. Than
Yeah, I levied a tax upon the people of Cyrodiil. Against their will.
Yeah. Well, and without their knowledge, right?
Yep, and without their knowledge.
It's a hidden tax.
Yep. Hey, Werewolf Hunter, you might want to go fight that Minotaur on the road.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's surprising that they weren't fighting already. But maybe werewolf hunters don't care about minotaurs, right?
And Minotaurs don't care about werewolf hunters?
They only care about werewolves and vice versa.
Yeah, they just clock in. It's like, hey buddy, how's it going? Another day at the office? Yep. Kill any innocent travelers today? Nah, it was a slow day today. You find any werewolves today? Nah, unfortunately it's also been a slow day for that too. You know, that friendly fire incident was the first friendly fire incident that I've had all game long.
Yeah. It's a good thing you didn't kill her.
Yeah,
Then you would have been in real trouble.
Well, that should tell you, though, how
Whoa.
accurate I've been, right?
Yeah.
Even in, like, these big melees, that's my first friendly fire incident all playthrough.
Yeah, usually for me, to avoid those kinds of things, if there are multiple parties involved, I just stand back and let them have at it, and then I'll clean up their leftovers, right?
No, it's not generally that bad. If you use a slower weapon like this mace,
Yeah.
and you are just accurate with your swings, but I was using that dagger there, right?
Yeah. Although I will say, for the most part, at least in Skyrim anyway, I've gotten pretty good with the bow. You know, like what I usually do if I have, you know, like I've got a multiple followers mod, obviously.
Yep.
And what I'll usually do is when a big melee starts, like a bunch of bandits or whatever, Draugr or what have you, and all my followers, is that I'll hang back and let the followers jump in and do the melee thing, because that seems to be what they want to do. And I'll just shoot an arrow into there every now and then, right?
We've arrived at Vin Diesel.
Yeah. And that seems to work out fairly well.
Yep.
And I've gotten to the point where I'm accurate enough that I don't really need to worry about accidentally hitting my companions.
Yeah, I think in terms of friendly fire, they're also more tolerant in Skyrim than they are in Oblivion.
Yeah.
Maraska's still around here somewhere. I have no idea where you are. I can't help you because I don't know where you are.
Don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
Might have to look it up. Find out who Maraska is.
Maraska, please stop. Stop dying. You're flooding my message log.
Well, I'd say you're probably out of range now.
Yep.
Once again.
Another shrine. Unmarked shrine.
An unmarked shrine.
Yes. I know what that shrine is for, but I won't tell you.
Oh, okay.
I won't tell our viewers either, because we're probably going to do that content in the future. And some people watching may not know. Yeah, see, that troll was way easier than the trolls we were fighting in those caves.
Yeah, that one was pretty much a two-hit fight, right?
And I mean, this weapon doesn't even have its enchantment working right now, right?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't recharged this in like 1 billion years. Okay, maybe not 1 billion years, but I haven't recharged this in a long time.
Well, since it ran out of charges.
That's right. Man, you know, Coral is really high on a hill. That's all I have to say about that, is Coral is really high on the hill.
You've had to climb upward both ways, hey?
Yeah! Back when I was in the Fighters Guild, I had to go uphill both ways to the goddamn job. And then kill super duper strong savage trolls at the end of it, too.
Well, I imagine that Orin's not going to be happy to hear what you have to say to him, either.
Hey, everyone is dead. Now give me my payment.
Yeah.
It's a little buggy thing that happens sometimes when you block while you're jumping through the air.
You stop?
No, you kind of like catapult forward, like, into things. It's really weird. See? Now they've got a white horse there too. Like, they're just trying to force me to steal a horse. That's what it is. It's forced horse thievery. That's what it is. Okay, man.
Why are you running around with your weapon out?
Because I didn't put it away, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But we had to give the beggar a coin. Alright, bro. I gotta talk to you. Where are you, bro? Where the hell? He's upstairs.
It is a privilege.
No, not you. You. Hey, you're not the lady. What are you doing?
You're back. What have you found out?
They're dead. They're all dead.
Dead! Dead! What happened? A journal? Let me see that. Blackwood Company. Bastards! Rank amateurs! I don't like to think how Valena is going to take this news. He was my responsibility. I'll be the one to tell her. I want you to lay low for a while. Talk to Azan or grow cash. Let me deal with Valena. You've still got a career ahead of you.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get fired over this.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get through this.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
even a fine steel longsword is a deadly weapon in my hands now.
Yeah.
How are you?
Fantastic.
Greetings, Imperial.
So what's up now? On to Anvil again?
Or Shaden Hall. I guess I'll run over to Shaden Hall first and
Oh, did he tell you one or the other, or...?
yeah, he did. I do believe so. Yeah, I do believe so. I think that's what he said. One or the other. And Shaden Hall's, I think, the easiest to get to. Or maybe Anvil is. We'll take a look at the map here. Yeah, I can probably get to no, Anvil's kind of long. Shaden Hall's quicker to get to.
You're almost exactly in the middle, right between them.
Yeah, but you got to keep in mind the terrain and stupid you cannot go this way borders.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go to Shaden Hall. I like orcs better anyways. Orcs are awesome.
You want to play Oblivion without borders.
Yes, Oblivion without borders. Or I guess I'd be like a soldier without borders, or maybe like an arena champion without borders. I don't know. Wouldn't they just call that a mercenary? It's kind of what I am. Right?
Yeah.
Imagine that. They're talking about the hero of Kavach, and then, like, all the stories are full of shit, like, you know, 100 years down the road. You'd make it even worse if they're like an elf or something, because they'd still be alive, and then everybody finds out that they're a total poser.
Yeah, but you're not.
Well, I'm not, but, you know, it's totally how these things would normally go. Is there like a werewolf chasing me or something? No. No werewolf chasing me. Okay, we're on this road.
Yeah, you're next to the acrobatics training
Yeah,
facility.
this is the acrobatics training facility. There's actually usually some somewhat tough monsters that spawn in there and come out.
Yeah.
But I guess it must still be cleared.
Yeah, you probably killed them the last time you came by here.
Yeah, but like anything from Drues to Ogres to Minotaurs, that kind of stuff spawns in there. Like it's not like friendly stuff.
Occasionally, will-o'-the-wisps too.
Yeah. You know, you'd think that the rapid footsteps would take hold in evolution and they would just know to stay away.
Yeah.
But at least the people of Ailswell are still well.
And visible.
Yeah, and visible. With their sheep. And all the Oblivion gates in the area are closed again. I like Ailswell.
Ails well that ends well.
Yes, Ailswell that ends well. All good things end with beer. See, those guys have respawned. I see they're just gonna let me walk by them, too.
Probably a wise decision.
Yeah, they're just like waving friendly with nervous smiles on their face. Please don't kill us.
Yeah, we're not really bandits here. We're just camping.
Oh yeah, there's this inn. So, you go into this inn. And if you guys don't know, I think is it this guy or is it this guy?
What can I do?
No, it's not this guy. Maybe it's this guy.
Go ahead.
One of these guys.
Goodbye.
I can't remember which one, but the Master Heavy Armor Trainer is here.
Oh.
In this building. I don't remember who he is. Or where he is. But, yeah, the Master Heavy Armor Trainer lives in the Roxy Inn there. I think. And so I don't really need that, because I think I've already hit Master in Heavy Armor. So I won't ever get to show that off on camera, but I figured I'd show you guys that. That's where the Master Heavy Armor Trainer is. And if you needed to work on your Heavy Armor training, like if you were playing in this game on a very high difficulty level where you really need the extra protection, then that was useful knowledge to have.
Yeah, well, there's a werewolf. Here he comes. Another hound of Hircine. See, you recharge that, eh?
Yeah, I keep this one charged because the actual silver dagger itself doesn't do a lot of damage, so I rely on the lightning effect to give me the extra oomph. And I also know that no werewolf is resistant to lightning. So it's perfectly fine to use a single enchantment weapon like that up against them.
Oh, look at that. After all that jumping and all that pain, your acrobatic skill increased.
Yep. See, Samara the Overencumbered isn't actually running down the road. She's got like an ATV that she's driving around, right?
Oh, there's another one over there, too.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. She blocked you.
She did. She actually blocked me. Not that it matters. But F5 is my friend. I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's another Oblivion Gate. You guys want to see another one.
Well, I think in our future plans, there will be Oblivion Gates in your future, right?
Yep. There will be many an Oblivion Gate in the future. It's also fun just to do Oblivion Gates too, because you get to do a lot of dungeon spelunking. It's usually very dense in terms of encounters and everything, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that werewolf hunter just got his ass kicked.
Yeah. Guess ogres are tougher than werewolf hunters.
They have a lot of health. As you can see, right? Like... Yeah, you throw that straight punch at the air. And meanwhile, I'll take this guy's staff. Why Staff of Withering? Like, I've found that twice today. In the same episode.
It's Staff of Withering Day today.
Yeah, it's Staff of Withering Day. Man, with my high-ass athletic skill, I can only imagine how fast I'd be able to move if I actually had all of the, like the 100% or the 100-point speed boost on my Go Fast spell that you have.
Yeah, I can go pretty fast. I can go faster than you now.
You can.
Yeah.
You beat me out. You surpassed me in everything.
Yeah, but that's because restoration is my specialty, though, right?
True.
You know, like you're a melee combat specialist, whereas I'm a restoration specialist, and I'm a bit more of a generalist in other things, right?
Yeah. Well, shall we see what is wanted of us here?
Sure.
Hey, you man.
Look at the muscles on you.
Yeah.
I've got news for you. Velena wasn't happy when she heard about Viranus.
Uh-oh.
No shock there. She expelled Orion from the guild. It's a damn shame.
Why is it Orion's fault?
And you've been demoted to the rank of... Hell, even I don't think you deserve that. But it is what it is. Move on.
Well, I guess it is what it is.
I've got more for you. Important stuff, actually. You need to go talk to Lord Rugdumph.
Oh, I remember this one. This is going to take me all the way over to Anvil.
He's an Orcish noble, a fine man. Our families go back a bit. Anyway, his daughter is missing. Head to his estate and talk to him. Find his daughter, and mind your manners. I don't want you embarrassing me.
Lady Rogbutt?
A fine model of an Orcish woman. Now go find her, and don't be rude. She'll rip your ears off.
Oh, man.
Okay, well, I guess you've been demoted.
Yeah, I got demoted after all that hard work.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Actually, I think, yeah, okay, so it's not over to Anvil. He lives up there.
Yeah, it's actually not far from here.
Yeah, I think I've run through his estate before. Or at least run by it. So now we know. But maybe, how are we doing on time there? Maybe I'll leave that to the next episode.
Yeah, we're just a tiny bit over an hour here, so.
Alright. So, next time we'll go and deal with our demotion and go get Lord Rugdump's daughter back if we can. And, yeah, we'll have lots more sword play and mace play and that. I think I'm still working on that blunt skill, trying to get it up.
Well, you've got both of them at 97, so.
Yeah. So, I'm Recv5.
And I'm Sandman099.
Have a good one.